welcome back to my channel. Today I filmed a super quick, at least it is for me, makeup tutorial. I was aiming for like 10 minutes, but I got 15, just under 15 really. But if you wanted to make this 10 minutes, you could definitely pull some things out or tweak things, spend less time on some things, spend more time on others. Do it what you want to, but this is just a real quick and easy way to get from no makeup to makeup and out the door. Usually it takes me an hour to do my makeup, so this is this is doing pretty darn good for me. But if you'd like to see how I created this look, super quick, work ready, work appropriate, anytime appropriate, just keep watching. Alright, I've done this look several times, like it's pretty much my go-to if I'm in a hurry, but I've never timed myself, so I'm just going to time it and see how long it takes, because I don't know for the intro if I should do like a 10-minute thing or if that's like a 15, so let's just time ourselves. Let's start. Okay, and no matter if it is a quick tutorial or quick get ready or not, I always use primers at least on the center of my face. So I won't do one all over, but always on the center. This is Skin Refine Zone from MAC. It's gonna help with my oil production, and obviously I need to get another bottle because this one is like out. But don't worry, I totally have one in my drawer. Now I'm gonna go in with my Makeup Forever Skin Equalizer in Smoothing, and this one is almost done too. I'm gonna pop this on my pores and a little bit right around my eyes. Like, no matter what my makeup is going to be like for the day, I still want my skin to be relatively smooth. I mean, oh, and I got this hair. Ah, sorry, that was bugging me. Okay, I'm gonna rub this in. I've got a damp beauty blender, and I'm just gonna spray this real quick because I need a little extra hydration, and I find Fix Plus to be a little bit more hydrating. So I'm just pushing that into my beauty blender really quickly. And now I'm going in with my La Mer, the Soft Fluid Foundation. No particular reason, I just want to wear this one today. I'll start pouncing this all over. I will say that I do like this foundation with a just real quick look because it's not heavy, it covers what I need it to cover, and it looks natural. Natural-esque, I mean, it's makeup. But I just really like this on the skin, at least on my skin. For my concealer, I'm going to use Smashbox Studio Skin 24-Hour Concealer. This is my favorite. I'm going with the lighter of the two that I go between. This is Fair Light, and I usually use light, but I'm running a little bit low on that one, and I don't want to use it up yet, so I'm going in with Fair Light. And this really isn't that light. I would compare this to like a Pro Longwear NC20 maybe. I'm going to blend this out with my beauty blender. I like to use a beauty blender when I'm in a hurry because I just find one tool for the majority of my face and just wham bam, thank you ma'am. And you don't necessarily have to be in a hurry to do this makeup. This is a great like work makeup, just like every day. To warm up my skin, I'm going to use the Soleil Tan De Chanel. If you wanted to use a powder bronzer, you totally could. I always recommend the Hourglass one, but I want to use this today, and I'm just going to use my IT Cosmetics. My heart brush finally came in, and I'm just going to pop this on. Just like pressing it into the skin. Back in with the beauty blender and my holy Hourglass diffused light. I'm just going to set my under eyes. And I'm also going to take this in the center of my face. I've never used this on camera all over my face, I don't think, so I'm going to use it today. This is the by Terry Hyaluronic Hydra powder. I usually use my La Mer The powder, but I know, like the old one you can't get your hands on, so this is so finely milled it just goes everywhere. I'm just going to pop and just set the face really quickly. It doesn't really leave a texture on the face, it actually smooths it out just a little bit. It's not overly drying, but I don't know if it shows up like super white on camera. I have no idea. For blush, I'm going to use the Barest Blush by the Estee Edit, and this is 01 First Lover. This is a great, just like neutral, slightly peachy pink, just everyday blush. Obviously, I still need to highlight, even though this is a quick tutorial. I'm using Double Gleam from MAC, and I'm just gonna pop this on the high points of my face really quickly. Then I'm going to take my Sisley powder and my La Mer, the powder brush, dump it upside down, and then buff this out. I'm going to add back in my freckle, and this is just MAC Taupe Eye Pencil. Okay, before I start on my eyes, I'm going to push my brow hairs up just because I want it to be ready to just throw a little bit of color in there where I'm sparse. And I'm going to use the Ready Set Brow from Benefit. And I'm just gonna pop these guys up and allow it to set. I love this brow gel, it is so good. Now I'm going to prime both of my eyes using MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. I'm like in a hurry. I want it to go pretty quickly, like I want it to be done in 10 minutes. I don't think I will make 10 minutes, but we will see. And so I keep tripping over my words, so I apologize. But this is MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. Now I'm going to grab Anastasia Fresh eyeshadow, and this is a MAC 227. I'm just gonna set all that. And now I'm dipping into one of my Makeup Geek palettes, and this is Baske Sale on a MAC 217. And I'm just gonna concentrate this first on the outer corner. So I'm just buffing this here, and then working slightly into the crease about halfway, and then in circular motions, pushing it up. This does not have to be super precise. It just is going to add a little bit of definition to the eye so that you look really nice and awake and like you put a little bit of effort in, but really you didn't do that much. You could also use MAC Soft Brown for this. I do find that this one is just a little bit more on the pinky brown versus the peachy brown, but they are similar, so you could use that one if you don't have Baske Sale. Same color on a NARS contour brush, and I'm just going right underneath the lower lash line. This will also help to kind of cover up any kind of dark circles you have. It'll kind of draw your eye elsewhere. It's nice. That's one of my favorite tricks. If I look sleepy or if my under eye is dry, I just put some shadow there and it just looks better to me at least. Same MAC 217, and I'm going to grab Bandwagon. This is like a cool tone shade, and I'm popping this only on this outer part of the V right here. I'm not pushing it into the crease, not doing anything. It's just going to add a little bit of more depth just on this outer part right here. With a Luxie 237, I'm going back in with my highlight, and I'm going to pop this on the inner corner, make sure I look nice and awake, and then also just underneath the brow arch. For this step, you could totally skip it to save you some time. You could leave your brows as is, but I'm going to take my Goof Proof Brow Pencil, and I am in the shade 6. And I'm just going to take this and fill in little spots. I'm not going to be super precise with this. I don't want it to be perfect. I just want a little bit extra. Now I'm going to pop on my mascara. I'm using the Superhero It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. Oh my goodness. And then the last step is your lips, and I like to just throw on a gloss when I'm in a hurry and I want to just get out the door, and I'm obsessed with this. I finally got my hands on it. It is the Marc Jacobs in Sugar Sugar. Yes, ma'am. We'll pop this on and we'll be done. Alright, and let's stop this guy. It is 14 minutes and 38 seconds. That's how long it took me to do this face. So not too bad. Anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.